Rising fibre count is a big issue in telecoms, and I'm joined by a man who knows all about it, Alessandro Pirri of Prysmian. Alessandro, you gave a presentation in the conference today. Over 300 people attended, and you were talking about a very important project the company undertook in Australia.
That's right, Brian. What I was describing is a sort of a race for a high fiber count that was done in Australia in the last couple of years, where actually the number of fiber in a single cable reached some record, overpassing the 2,000 fibers, which is now again already an old record, because we are already talking about the next step. Actually, the story was that the need to connect data centers in order to reduce the latency, which is money in the end of the day, was so urgent that the people and the operators there were really ready to spend the right value of the right quantity of money to reach the target. The interesting part was also that there was sort of a jealousy between the guys, so they wanted to be the first to have the largest cable installed, and this is why we started with the 1728 or the first one, and only a few months later we installed the 2112 to the second one. The challenges were pretty high, because of course you can imagine, to make a cable with such fiber count you need to make it right, because the density and the high fiber count is an issue that you need to deal with in the other aspect.
Yeah, so they're the two main issues, I guess. Let's start with the high fiber count. What's involved in that? What are the challenges?
But first of all, when you do an high fiber count cable, you need to make it right at the first time, because every time you make a mistake as a manufacturer, you need to. This involves short lengths. Short lengths mean repair and splicing, and splicing 2,000 fiber is not a trivial issue. First, because you need the right connectivity, and second, because you need people and time and tools to do it properly and efficiently. Within Prysmian, of course, the beauty is that managing the complete value chain, we produce from the fiber optic, the cable, and as well the connectivity. And this is why actually we have some of the products that can be suitable for that, instead of just trying to find a solution which is not tailored and not optimized for the task.
And going back to the density side, tell me a bit more about the issues in that area.
The density, which is a beauty from one end, on the other side is also a necessity, is a need, where in structures like urban environment where the ducts are over congested, you need to use the existing one and put as many fiber as possible within. And this is why also we have technology developed in Prysmian UK for the British market first, but which can be exported, which is called the overblown, where you really are able to install blow new cables within the duct, which are already pretty busy.
Yeah, because obviously no operator wants to completely relay the ground, dig up the ground. They want to make the most of their current investment, don't they?
Absolutely. This morning I was listening to a presentation during the show, and I wasn't aware of the value, and I was pretty astonished to listen that the cost per meter of a trench is in the region of 16 euro, while the cost of a duct is in the region of 0.5. So you can imagine, if you can put a duct and blow in, the saving is huge. It's just the fact that you need to find a space where already there are many cables to put your little one more.
Well, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you to you, Brian.